What's happening, G?
Just recording again.
Yeah.
Nice paintwork.
Yeah, paintwork's not much fun, is it? Still looking good, mate. You had to weld this bit in here then.
Yeah,
Cracked. Took a fair old wallop, didn't it? So new piece in what, here?
yeah.
Just used a bit of that panel. And then in here,
Corner of that boot floor.
so that's all new, made up.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice, mate. So gonna need a little bit of a gel coat repair here. Welcome back. So, small update. We are in the workshop at George's, Archer's Speed Shop. And anyway, George is going to get paint on this car today, which is great. He's done all the repairs, done an absolutely beautiful job of it, as always. I mean, the workmanship is second to none. There's no doubt about that. So anyway, as you can see, it's all masked up. He's going to give it some paint. So a few thoughts. So yeah, we've been sort of taking our time just getting this car sorted out. I just can't be bothered to rush it. I don't really want to be rushing about doing anything rally related these days. Done enough rushing. It just needs to be ready, up together, before I start concerning myself with going off and doing rallies. So yeah, it's getting there. There's a part which we need, which is on back order from M Sport. We didn't realise it was bent. It was one of these. I'll just spin the camera around. It was, let me see, this part down here. It's quite badly bent, unfortunately. So that's just on there temporary for the time being, until the new one turns up. But it's on back order from M Sport, so it's going to take about 3 weeks or slightly more possibly before it turns up. So we're a bit scuppered without that, so I'm going to see if anyone else has got one around that we can fit in the meantime. Yeah, so this weekend we should have gone to Belgium for the Wervik rally, but for all the reasons previously mentioned, that ain't happening. So I'm on the reserve list for Abingdon this weekend, but I can't really see that happening. So we'll probably give that one a bit of a miss, even if we get a run. But we're about 7th on the reserves, and we were about 18th or something. So I've been getting to know this car a bit more, and I have to say, it's been really nicely looked after. You know, it hasn't been properly sort of cleaned in here since we came back from Clacton, but I mean, not that it really needed a lot, because all the guarding and stuff underneath of it really protects the engine. So, you know, despite the fact we did this incredibly wet rally, you know, most other rally cars I've had in the past, you know, have been an absolute shit show in here. I mean, I know there's a little bit of something there, but I mean, literally, that's about it. It's probably, that's only dripped through the vent up here. The amount of water and crap on the road at Clacton, you know, all my other rally cars would have been absolutely smothered under there. But they're well thought out, these cars, you know, and you know, all the guarding and everything underneath. You can't really see it, I suppose, but it all just keeps everything well protected. I mean, I think I've probably shown you in here before, but it's all just nicely done. You know, it's just a proper purpose-built rally car. Although I have to say this much. In here, let's just have a look in here. Welding. That is factory M Sport welding, and I mean, to be fair, that ain't pretty. It's the same on all of them, right? But like focusing on that bit of welding down there where that tub meets the boot floor. Okay, look at it. Right, you're gonna know this car's had a repair because obviously George's welding is far superior. I mean, obviously he's dusted it over now, but yeah, you can't really compare the two. So if you want to tell if an M Sport car's had a repair, have a look at the quality of the welding, and if it's excellent, then yeah, you know it's been hit. Not that that really matters, of course, because they all have a shunt. So another thing that needs attention is that on the rally, this bloody thing, this scoop, leaked like a sieve. Oh my goodness, it was like raining inside the car. There was that much water pouring in. You can't really see, but underneath here, it's not really properly sealed at all. So that roof vent's gonna have to come off and be sorted out. But yeah, again, like welding, I mean, you know, sure, I'm sure it's penetrated well and it's strong enough and all the rest of it, but, you know, on a top spec car, you'd expect to see something better than that. I mean, if you look at something like one of those Scott Williams Escorts, I mean, it's beautiful. So I've been away in Guernsey last week with the family. We had a really nice time. Lovely little island, not very big at all, but they run a rally over there, and that's in February. So I thought, well, I'll have a go at that next year, because haven't got to worry about carnets, going to Belgium and all that sort of luck. You know, you can just get on the boat and just go over there. So I'm going to have a go at that. And so inspired was I for that I've put an entry in on the Jersey Rally. Well, how should I put it? I'm wondering what a wonderful decision that is, given the fact that an R5 car is pretty wide to be hustling down those little narrow lanes. Anyway, I'm going to have a go at it. And that's in October, so we'll see how we get on. I've put an entry and it's been accepted, so yeah, why not give it a try? I've never been before, gonna see if I can find a local co-driver over there to show me the way around. I think that's probably going to be the wisest thing. Who's been in the swimming pool? Who's been in the swimming pool? Charlie. Right, so forget all of that. We're going to Abingdon. All of a sudden, Barry Guest phoned up and said, we've got a run. So I've gone against everything I've said earlier in the video. I've ordered a bit from Don Buckley, a spigot, which was broken on the car. And that's being sent down. Should have been here today, but DHL failed to get it across the water, so it's stuck in Southampton at the moment. We're going to get that on the car tomorrow, if it turns up, which will be Friday. Then George is going to put the geometry straight. Dean Long's very kindly coming over to put the bit of wrap that needs to be put on the rear quarter so it doesn't look stupid. And we've been rather unhelpfully seated car 1 because Simon Majors pulled out and Barry didn't want to fiddle about with the seating. So I don't really like being first on the road. I think it's a bit of a poison chalice, to be honest with you. I think being car 2 or 3 is plenty good enough. So Emma Morrison's jumping in with me because she was going to do the event with Simon, and I've not done an event with her before, but I'm sure it's going to be absolutely fine. So she's cooking a barbecue on Saturday night. Let's get out the next day and see what we can do in the car. But no real great expectations. Just want to get around in one piece and learn a bit more about this car and not crash it. Be helpful.